Visceral fat. Burn it quicker by 2025. Did you know that visceral fat, the deep belly fat surrounding your organs, it increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even strokes? One of the most dangerous types of fat? But don't worry. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate blueprint to burn visceral fat faster. Let's dive in. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which lies just beneath your skin, visceral fat poses a greater threat to your health. Reducing visceral fat should be a top priority for anyone seeking to improve their overall well-being. Visceral fat is metabolically active, meaning it releases hormones and inflammatory substances into your bloodstream. This can wreak havoc on your body's delicate balance. One of the most significant dangers is insulin resistance, which dramatically increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Visceral fat also contributes to elevated blood pressure, a major risk factor for cardiovascular diseases. Cardiovascular diseases, such as heart attack and stroke, become more likely with excessive visceral fat. The risks don't stop there. Visceral fat has also been linked to certain types of cancer. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is another serious concern associated with visceral fat accumulation. Emerging research even suggests a potential link between visceral fat and cognitive decline, including dementia. Let's look at some real-life examples to illustrate the impact of visceral fat. John, a 55-year-old with a noticeable beer belly, unfortunately develops type 2 diabetes. Sarah, a 40-year-old, receives a diagnosis of NAFLD, facing the potential for long-term liver damage. These scenarios highlight the very real consequences of unchecked visceral fat. Consider an overweight individual with a family history of heart disease. Their risk is significantly amplified by excess visceral fat. A sedentary office worker with a large waistline may find themselves battling high blood pressure. Even postmenopausal women are susceptible, often experiencing increased abdominal fat and metabolic syndrome. These examples underscore the importance of addressing visceral fat proactively. Reducing visceral fat requires a multi-pronged approach, focusing on sustainable lifestyle modifications. There's no magic bullet, but consistent effort yields remarkable results. Your diet plays a critical role in the fight against visceral fat. Prioritize whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. Protein is essential because it keeps you full, helps build muscle, and burns more calories during digestion. Think of it like the building block for a lean body. Limit your intake of unhealthy foods, including added sugars, refined carbohydrates, and saturated trans fats. These contribute directly to visceral fat accumulation. For example, swap sugary drinks for water or unsweetened tea. This simple change can significantly reduce your sugar intake and promote fat loss. Instead of fried chicken, opt for grilled chicken. This reduces your intake of unhealthy fats and calories, supporting your weight loss goals. Reducing your consumption of processed foods and fast food is also essential. These are often loaded with unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium. Some people even find success with intermittent fasting, where you eat in specific windows during the day, like an 8-hour eating window and a 16-hour fasting window. And if you're up for a challenge, try intermittent fasting. Studies show that time-restricted eating helps burn more belly fat by keeping insulin levels low. So, what's the first food you're cutting out this week? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a fat-burning tip. Regular physical activity is a cornerstone of visceral fat reduction. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week. A lot of people think cardio is the best way to burn fat. And while it definitely helps, strength training is the key to lasting fat loss. Why? Because when you build muscle, you increase your metabolism, and that means you're burning more calories at rest. Incorporate strength training at least twice a week to boost your metabolism and build lean muscle mass. Muscle helps burn more calories even at rest. Modify the intensity as needed. If you're a beginner, Lower the intensity and gradually increase it as you progress. HIIT burns a ton of calories in a short amount of time and keeps you elevated for hours after your workout. Consider joining a gym or fitness class to stay motivated and accountable. Group fitness can be a fun and effective way to reach your goals. Take up running or cycling as enjoyable ways to get your heart pumping and burn calories. Find activities you genuinely enjoy to make exercise a sustainable habit. Incorporate brisk walks into your daily routine. Even small increases in physical activity can make a big difference over time. Monitor your body composition, strength, and endurance, rather than just weight. Stress management is an often overlooked but crucial factor in visceral fat reduction. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which promotes visceral fat storage. Yoga isn't just about relaxation, it's about movement, breathing, and creating balance in your body. By incorporating strength, flexibility, and deep breathing, you activate muscles and burn calories, making it a perfect addition to your fat loss journey. Practice stress-reducing techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature. Find what works best for you and make it a regular part of your routine. Struggling to get a good night's sleep? Well, what if I told you that losing fat could help improve your sleep quality? Studies have shown that higher levels of fat are linked to conditions like sleep apnea, insomnia, and even poor sleep quality. Adequate sleep is vital for hormone balance and overall health. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Sleep deprivation disrupts hormones, increases appetite, and promotes fat storage, particularly visceral fat. Prioritize sleep to support your weight loss efforts. Consistency is key to achieving your visceral fat reduction goals. Dedication, discipline, and commitment are essential for long-term success. By reducing visceral fat, you'll significantly improve your health and reduce your risk of serious diseases. This is an investment in your future well-being. Achieving quicker visceral fat reduction by 2025 is a realistic and achievable goal. Start today, stay consistent, and reap the rewards of a healthier, happier you. Ready to take control of your health and banish visceral fat for good? Start by making one small change today. Swap that sugary drink for water, take a brisk walk, or try a 5-minute meditation. Then, commit to building on that momentum. For more tips and strategies on healthy living, and download our free guide on 5 simple steps to reduce visceral fat. Don't wait. Your healthier future starts now.